Hello, in this session we are going to look at IAS 2, which is inventory. Very simple standard, not much that we need to know on this. The key thing is that we need to value inventory at the lower of, and the two terms that you need to be aware of are cost and net realizable value. Okay, and all you really need to know is what's the difference between those terms. Well, cost is pretty straightforward, but do be careful because it's the cost of getting the item to its current condition and location. And what that means is that it does include things like the initial cost of the raw materials, but it also includes labour, and it may well include overheads. So all of those will go into making up the cost of the item, and you're really comparing that to what you're going to sell it for. So it's the sales price less any costs to complete. And when I'm thinking about this standard, I'm really thinking about a timeline, because you're here comparing really, if you think of the timeline until it's sold from when it's bought, and you're trying to value it at the year end. Well, all of the cost stuff will be in here up to the year end. So the cost is essentially what you've spent up to the date that you're trying to value it. Whereas the net realizable value is what you're going to sell it for, less anything that you're going to spend in here. So one of them is working up to the year end and one is projecting after the year end. So cost is anything that you've had expended up until the year end on that item. Whereas the net realizable value is what you're going to sell it for plus anything you're going to spend after the year end, cost to complete it. So that's the way I think of it. And then it's pretty easy to determine which is the lower.